Have you ever considered that doubt is not a sign of weakness, but a symptom of divided consciousness? Not an obstacle, but evidence that you are standing between two worlds at once? Tonight, I want you to entertain a thought that may feel unsettling at first. Doubt is not real. It only appears real because you feed it with the one thing that shapes all realities, your attention. Most people spend years attempting to conquer doubt as if it were an enemy with form and substance. They fight it, fear it, argue with it, try to overpower it with logic or positive thinking, yet doubt returns again and again, not because it is powerful, but because they unknowingly nourish it. If you truly understood the nature of consciousness, you would see that doubt has no existence of its own. It is merely the flickering shadow cast by a mind unable to choose a single state. Consciousness cannot serve two masters. It cannot simultaneously occupy having and not having. Tonight I will show you the fastest way I have ever discovered to destroy doubt. Not reduce it, not manage it, destroy it, and replace it with the unwavering certainty of the wish fulfilled. And once you learn this, your entire relationship with manifestation will change forever. First, let me reveal what doubt truly is. Doubt is not a response to uncertainty. Doubt is not a reasonable evaluation of circumstances. Doubt is divided consciousness. When you entertain doubt, you are attempting to hold two opposing assumptions at once. I am and I am not. It is done and it is not done. This split is what produces confusion, tension, and fear. Your outer world feels more real because it has received your attention for longer. Your imagined world feels fragile because you only visit it occasionally, but consciousness always moves toward what feels more real, not what you logically prefer. When you fight doubt, you reinforce it. When you argue with it, you confirm it. When you try to suppress it, you energize it. The moment you wrestle with doubt, you acknowledge it as powerful. So how do you destroy doubt? You starve it. In a moment, I will show you a technique that kills doubt within 30 seconds. But before I do, you must understand why this works and what most people get wrong when they attempt to shift states. Ask yourself, what happens when you stop feeding doubt with attention? Keep this question open as we move forward. Now let me give you the technique. The moment doubt appears, the instant you feel that subtle questioning, that flicker of, but what if? You do not engage, you do not explain, you do not negotiate. Instead, you stop the thought before it grows roots and return immediately to the assumption of the wish fulfilled, not after analyzing the doubt, not after convincing yourself it is wrong. Immediately, this 30-second window is crucial. Doubt begins as a seed, small, weak, powerless. But if you water it with attention, even for half a minute, it takes root. Within minutes, it becomes a problem. Within hours, it feels like truth. So here is the rule. Catch doubt within 5 seconds. Redirect within 30. If you are manifesting wealth and doubt whispers, but you have no money now, you calmly say, I am not having that conversation. Then you slip back into the feeling of abundance, the sensation of already being the one who has. Doubt is starved the moment your attention leaves it. But why does this simple practice cause such a profound shift? Hold that question, because it leads us to the heart of manifestation itself. When you redirect attention quickly, you train consciousness to recognize only one reality, the reality of your assumption. Every time you return to the wish fulfilled, you are strengthening that inner state. As the state strengthens, doubt weakens. Eventually, doubt becomes nothing more than a brief flicker, a momentary spark that extinguishes itself because it receives no fuel. Let me tell you something deeper. Doubt and faith are not opposites. They are the same force of imagination directed differently. Doubt is faith in what you do not want. Faith is doubt abandoned. You do not need to eliminate doubt, only deprive it of attention. A woman once came to me after years of trying to manifest love. She imagined for 2 minutes, then doubted for 2 hours. Her results reflected exactly where her attention lived. When she applied this 30-second technique, everything changed. Not because she became more positive, but because she refused to give doubt the attention required to feel real. Within weeks, her desire materialized naturally, not as a miracle, but as the inevitable outcome of sustained assumption. Here is the truth I want you to carry with you. Doubt has no power except the power you lend it. When you stop feeding it, it dies. When you stop arguing with it, it dissolves. When you immediately return to the wish fulfilled, you choose the only reality worthy of your attention. For the next 7 days, choose one desire, just one, and commit to this rule with absolute devotion. Every doubt must die within 30 seconds. Catch it, dismiss it, return to the end. Do not try to manifest your desire. Do not look for signs. Your only task is to redirect attention. 7 days of loyalty to your assumption will transform not just your inner state, but the outer world that mirrors it. Remember, manifestation is not accomplished through effort, but through alignment. Doubt cannot coexist with the wish fulfilled because consciousness cannot serve two states. Choose the state you prefer and choose it again and again until it becomes natural. Now, if this teaching stirred something within you, a desire to understand consciousness more deeply, then continue this journey with me until we meet again in consciousness. Live from the end and let doubt die before it ever learns your name.